Breaking news: Tucker Carlson uses a presidential forum for Christians to promote Vladimir Putin. Iowa's conservative evangelical kingmaker Bob Vander Plaats learned the hard way what happens when you give Tucker Carlson the keys to the Republican presidential showcase. No more Jesus. Putin is now in charge. The Family Leadership Conference was held in Des Moines, and Carlson was tasked with conducting interviews with the 6 Republican presidential candidates who were present. As a result, the invasion of Ukraine by Russia took center stage on the same day that Iowa's governor, Kim Reynolds, used the occasion to sign a nearly complete ban on abortion. Carlson, the recently fired Fox News host, reframed the conflict so that Ukraine, not Russia, was the villain. When Carlson interviewed former Vice President Mike Pence in front of a sold-out audience at the Des Moines Convention Center, tensions flared. Pence was criticizing the Biden administration for being slow to supply Ukraine with modern weapons. In January, we gave them a commitment for 33 Abrams tanks. They still don't have them in Ukraine, I heard 2 weeks ago, Pence said. They keep saying January, but we've assured them we'll train their F-16 pilots by then. Carlson spoke up, and the crowd cheered enthusiastically. In his signature style of confrontation, he asked, "Wait, I know you're running for president, but you are distressed that Ukrainians don't have enough American tanks?" After strongly implying Pence had been conned despite contradictory evidence, Carlson referred to Ukraine as an American client state, accused the Jewish leader of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, of persecuting Christians, and so on. It wasn't just Pence there. Republican South Carolina Senator Tim Scott argued that strengthening Ukraine and weakening Russia would improve American security. Carlson shot back with his typical snarky retort. Carlson claimed, "I don't know anyone who's been killed by Russia in the United States," bringing the total number of deaths attributable to Russia to a near-zero figure. "For example, I know people personally who have been killed by Mexico," he said. Why is Mexico less of a threat than Russia? His first target, Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, who oversaw border security under George W. Bush, fared no better. Because it would be an act of war against a friendly neighboring state, he found himself trying to convince Carlson that bombing Mexican drug cartels might be problematic. There has always been a faction within the Republican Party that favored showing off American military power abroad and another that favored closer ties with Russia and isolationism. However, social issues like abortion and transgender rights were expected to take center stage at the Family Leadership Summit. But Vander Plaats, president of the Family Leader, which hosted the summit, dealt the audience a wild card by making Carlson something of a master of ceremonies. When it was time for Nikki Haley to take the stage, Eric Teitzel, vice president of government relations at the Heritage Foundation, praised her for being still willing to come up on stage after all the previous speakers. After making an appearance, Pence expressed regret. "I regret that we didn't have very much time during my time on stage to talk about the Progress for Life or issues impacting the family," he said, adding, "I'm really never surprised by Tucker Carlson.